Hi, I'm Bruce Hunter, Associate Executive Director for Advocacy and Communication here at AASA, with the second in a series of legislative updates. The hot topic in Washington continues to be the reauthorization of the Elementary Secondary Education Act. All of the groups that have a particular interest, such as in teaching or assessment or staff development, are lining up proposals for their favorite way of doing those subjects. It is interesting to watch, but it's a little bit disconnected. Fortunately, it looks like the administration is trying to keep a broader view and watching all of these developments rather than looking for a silver bullet. On the other hand, the administration's guidance for the stimulus money promotes charter schools and promotes pay for performance, or merit pay as some people call it. It looks to me like we could expect considerable change in ESEA because the pay for performance was not in the current law, and the new Common Core standards will be different. It's hard to figure out how the new Common Core standards is going to play in ESEA. The worst case would be for Congress to put a mandate on states that they sign up with the Common Core to get the Title I or IDEA funding. That would make the Common Core not a state-led activity, but a federally led activity. And that would be probably the death knell for the Common Core. However, my colleagues in the other big education associations tell me that they would oppose inclusion of such a mandate in the new ESEA. The other hot topics in Washington now have to do with health care. Even though the education does not figure prominently in the health care legislation, we all should keep our eye on how well children fare. At least two of the bills, including the Senate Finance Committee bill that got all of the press earlier this week, treat children in a way that will reduce coverage for them over time. That's not low-income children. They will still have Medicaid available to them. In fact, the level of income for Medicaid will go up from 100% of poverty to 133% of poverty in all of the bills. The group of children that I'm most worried about are children in families just above the poverty line, the children of the working poor or the working class families that may not have health care coverage as part of their employment. There is a chance that those children would be crowded into mandated health care coverage, and their parents would be forced to buy health care coverage. And in that case, the coverage they purchased might well be worse than the coverage that such children receive under the CHIP program now. So that's a thing we should all keep our eye on, because the worst thing that could happen for us would be to have the children's health care to deteriorate because it would have a negative effect on their attendance and their achievement. Tune in again in a couple of weeks and I'll provide another legislative update. Thank you.